Good afternoon. My name is Ubugboejirogene. Welcome back to the second session of this video tutorial. What we'll be talking about in this session is the blockchain technology. We'll just have a run through about it. In the previous video, we talked about what LCF project is all about. So just in case you're following up this video, I would advise you to start from the very beginning. Now the question is, what is blockchain? Presently, most people use a trusted middleman such as the bank to make transactions, but blockchain allows customers or consumers and suppliers to connect directly, removing the need for a third party, using the cryptography to keep exchanges secure. Blockchain provides a decentralized database, or a digital ledger, if you want to call it that, of all transactions that everyone on the network can see. For instance, if a payment is made to a particular person and the person is claiming not to have received the fund, which is what happens mostly in the case of our commercial banks and the rest. In the case of blockchain technology, there is an hashtag or hash code which directs everyone to a ledger which keeps every transaction done by every individual using the system. So the network is so secure that you don't really need a middleman to intercede for you. Basically, the network is essentially a chain of computers that must all approve an exchange before it can be verified. Today, in blockchain, if you make a transaction, the transaction undergo a series of confirmation, 100 to be precise, before that transaction is completely verified. Though, once it has undergone one verification process, it means that that fund can never reverse. But before that transaction can be kept totally in the ledger, it has to undergo 100 confirmation process. So that is basically what the blockchain technology is all about. Now the question is, when you ask, how does it work? How does it work? I've talked about it already in the first session, but in this case, we refer ourselves to Bitcoin only. Blockchain stores the details of every transaction of digital currency, and the technology stops the same Bitcoin from being used more than once. For instance, you cannot spend any amount of Bitcoin twice. It can only be used once. Once it is being used, it has been used. It cannot be repeated. It's not like our commercial money that lives hands to hand. In blockchain technology, the Bitcoin itself can only be used once by an individual. So when you get to know about it, log into the website, register, do some transaction, you will have an in-depth understanding of what I'm saying. Though in subsequent videos, you'll be able to understand what this technology is all about. And the reason we are talking about blockchain here is because LCF is not far different from blockchain. When you talk about the Bitcoin, LCF is just a brother to Bitcoin, though it is going to be better, in the sense that the flaws in Bitcoin technology is being worked on by the LCF team to make sure you have a better cryptocurrency in the market. Now, why is this so revolutionary? The technology can work for almost every type of transaction involving value, including money, goods, and property. Its potential use are almost limitless, from collecting taxes enabling migrants to send money back to the family in countries where banking system is difficult to access. The blockchain technology reduces the need for a trusted third party, resulting in low or no cost for transaction and fast payment worldwide. Blockchain could also help to reduce fraud because every transaction would be recorded and distributed on a public ledger for everyone to see. In the case of politicians looting our money, people doing money laundering here and there, it's not going to be possible in this case because every transaction done is visible to the world because there is a means of accessing that transaction. Once it is requested by a trusted party, blockchain can provide every transaction of such transactions to any organization or party that needs it. Basically, it is really limitless in terms of its uses.